So this video we're going to be going over what is the best class setup for the new H4 BLIXEN SMG that has just got added into Warzone. If you do enjoy content like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel as we try to reach our goal of 50k subscribers. Click that link in the description down below and subscribe to our second channel. But we've got a few things I want to quickly cover before we get into the best build. First of all, the gun is not actually called the H4 BLIXEN for some reason. In all the patch notes, all the details, it was called the H4 BLIXEN, but in-game it's called the GUSTAF SMG. Now, that's not what I'm here to talk about. What I'm here to talk about is the actual classes, but I do want to quickly point out we've got a new perk, which is Serpentine, and this allows you to take reduced damage by 20% if you're sprinting, so it's going to be a really solid perk in the perk 1 slot. Then we also had a buff to frag grenades, so frag grenades now do an extra 20% more damage than they did before, so definitely going to be a solid option now. So I think frag grenades are going to be the most popular. When it comes to tacticals, the stim shots have actually been nerfed when it comes to movement speeds, and also if you get fired at, it's going to stop the actual health regen animation overall, so it's going to be not that powerful anymore. So snapshots and stuns are probably going to be the meta now. And then what we also have here is the STG, which I do think is going to be the best assault rifle in the game at the moment. This is the build right here, so if you want to pair the new SMG with a specific weapon, then you want to pair it with the STG. So MX silencer for the best recoil control, 760mm barrel, hand stop under barrels, 50 round mags, lengthened, polymer grip, vital, fully loaded, the weighted stock, and the G16 optic. We will be going over loadout videos and what are the best assault rifles for TTK and all that good stuff in the coming videos, so make sure you stay tuned for all of that. But when it comes to the actual main weapon here, so the H4 BLIXEN, the GUSTAF, whatever you want to call it, this is going to be the best build for this weapon. Now, this is going to be based on what we already use for most of our SMG builds for Vanguard anyways. So first of all, recoil booster, common knowledge there, everyone uses the recoil booster. Now, when it comes to the barrel's going to have a couple of different options here. So we've got the custom barrel, which gives you better movement speed, a little bit horizontal recoil control, which is pretty cool and all. But the main one that's going to control the recoil the best is going to be the 17-inch barrel, which is the bottom one. But also you do have another option, which is going to increase your damage, which is the Johnson barrel or however you want to call it. But it's the 9-inch barrel here. So that one is the one I think is going to be the best. Now, it does call on your headshot damage, similar to the barrels for the current Owen gun meta builds and stuff like that, which is no longer meta, by the way. But this is going to help the damage of the overall weapon, so definitely going to be a solid option. Hand stop under barrel, which everyone knows is going to control recoil. 72 round mags is the biggest mags for this gun, and 9mm mags, but the other mags do give you better recoil control and increased torso damage, but 36 round mags is too small. And then the 54 round mags is going to con your bullet velocity as well as damage range, so you don't really want to do that either. So 72 round mags in my opinion is going to be the best, plus it's the largest available. Subsonic or lengthened, both are solid options, whatever you prefer. Fabric grip for the better movement speeds. You can also go for the polymer grip if you struggle with the recoil control. Both are really good options as well. Fleet for the better movement speed, because this gun does need a little bit extra movement. Quick for, again, movement speed. When it comes to the stock, we're using the remove stock for better movement speeds once again. And overall, it does give you the better kind of movement speeds. But if you are struggling with recoil, you can go for the MB stock. It's very similar, but it gives you less cons overall, and it gives you similar benefits. So that could be another option for you if you really wanted to go for it. But I do think the remove stock is usually the best option anyways. And then slate reflector, as we all know, is probably the best close range optic for Vanguard weapons. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We'll be covering all of the best weapons in the coming videos. And thank you very much for watching.